Brain and nervous system disorders come in a variety of forms. 1 out of every 150 children are born with autism each year. Today we will talk about the history, the symptoms, the causes, and the treatments of autism. 10 years ago, I was blessed with a cousin who was born with autism. Watching him grow up and seeing the challenges that he has to face every day made me want to learn more about autism. The history of autism dates back over 100 years. The word autism was first used by Eugene Bueller in 1908 to describe a group of people who had symptoms similar to schizophrenia. Later in the 1940s, the United States began to use it to describe a group of children with emotional or social problems. Autism and schizophrenia stayed linked till 1960 when medical professionals began to separate their understandings of autistic children. For a very long time, autism and psychosis continued to be confused, and to this day, many parents are accused of causing the serious disabilities that their autistic children have. WebMed tells us that for many years, the researchers have searched for the underlying cause of contact and language disorders, but they realized that the disability is actually a lot more complex. To this day, researchers still not have a single cause for the disease. There are many different symptoms for autism. These symptoms usually make their appearance before the child is 3 years old and will continue to show throughout their entire life. Autism Speaks says that the symptoms will range from mild to disabling. Some of the disabilities are difficulty with verbal communication, inability to participate in conversation, difficulty with social interactions, and difficulty with making friends, and they prefer to play alone. Unusual ways of playing with toys and other objects, adjusting to changes in routines or familiar surroundings, repetitive body movements, and preoccupation with a usual object or parts of that object are also symptoms. Like I said, there is no single cause known for autism. However, many researchers have different theories to the cause of autism. They believe it to be caused by abnormalities in the brain structure or brain function. Some of the other causes are heredity, genetics, medical problems, and environmental factors. No exact gene is really known or has been found yet. So researchers are looking for an irregular segment in the DNA. Autism happens to occur more in individuals who have certain medical conditions, such as Fragile X syndrome, tuberous sclerosis, and congenital rubella. Ingesting harmful substances during a pregnancy is also linked to the genetic vulnerability. The main environmental factor is harmful environmental toxins, and this can also compromise their ability to metabolize and detoxify. Primary treatment to highly controlled learning environments, such as therapy, help the children prepare for their everyday life. Some behavioral therapies include floor time, pivotal response therapy, and verbal behavior therapy. Today we have talked about the history, the causes, the symptoms, and the treatments of autism. And I want to continue to study this and help others understand the true difficulty that these children face in everyday life. Now, if you want to narrow down the possibilities to the whole disability and everything, it is caused by everything. You never know what's going to happen, and you never know how it's going to happen. Thank you.